you say Nick?
Yeah.
That's me.
And off.
All right, big girl. Bath time.
Ooh, you're having a tubby? Wow, that's exciting. Oh, there was a ladybug on my microphone.
When's the last time you took like a proper bath?
You saw it.
Ooh. Oh, bye, Ellie. Wow. I don't know.
Do you like baths?
No.
Why not?
Swimming around in your own filth.
Kind of relaxing.
Yeah, I could see that. I've never lived in a place where that is really like comfortably doable. Like we have a tub, but like the shower in our bathroom is a standing shower, so there's no tub. But the one in our guest bathroom that we give Ellie her baths in is a tub, and I could sit in the tub, and I've sat in there with Ellie, but like I didn't clean myself. I was wearing shorts. I did it as a joke.
It's not a proper bath. Yeah.
No, but I think Maggie has taken a bath in there before, though. I'm not positive, but
interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I was trying to think of even if like on our honeymoon if we did that, and I don't think we did.
I don't fit in tubs.
We might have on our honeymoon, but again, we weren't like cleaning ourselves. We were doing other things.
Oh, Tim.
But I do know that in our the hotel room when we were on our honeymoon, it had like a very large tub. But I cannot remember if we like messed around with it, meaning like, look at the jets, like this is a hot tub, like whoa, or if we like actually like went into it. I don't know if we did. Crazy. What about you? You don't fit in tubs, you say?
Don't fit in tubs. Even if I do like try and take a bath, from what I can remember, my knees like stick up out of the water. I think the only time I would is like if I'm in a hotel for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I feel like taking a bath, but no, other than that, it's just because you got to get the water displacement correct, and if you fill it too high, then it's just a pain.
Bubbles.
Make bubbles.
Bubbles.
Bubbles, but like, listen, man, not bubbles, candles, music.
Yeah, I could see it. It's like I think I would rather like
not. Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like if I'm gonna, I would just rather get like a hot tub. I know that that's not something that like anybody can just do, but like I don't even find those relaxing like all the time.
I can only stay in them for like 10 minutes.
I can do more than 10 minutes, especially if I'm like conversing. Like when we just went on that cruise, there were hot tubs on the boat and the ship, and Maggie and I, and then like a couple other people, like we sat in there for probably like an hour talking and just like in the sun and stuff. And that was fun. And we had drinks and like it was fun, but I wouldn't say it was relaxing. Like I wasn't laying there like like we were just chilling, having drinks and talking. So I don't know. Are you pro hot tub?
Yeah, I grew up, my parents have a hot tub, but when I was a kid, I don't know if it was the chemicals or just like we kept it too hot because it would affect me something awful.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
And I would start to like my legs would feel weak. And there was one time I can remember where I like wasn't really able to get myself out of it. So I just kind of had to sit there and like yell to people and be like, I can't move. Like I was just picture like extreme exhaustion where you can't like move.
Yeah.
That's like what it would do to me. It was weird. So when I say I can't stay in, like if people stay in longer, I just have to like sit up on the ledge for a little bit and then go back in and then stuff like that. But my sister lives in Colorado and we went to the hot spring, like the natural hot springs.
Ooh, I've never done that.
Those were great.
Oh, I bet. That's cool. I've never done that. That's really cool though. That sounds awesome. Ooh, yeah, that sounds great. I'm not a huge nature fan, shocker, but that is something that I would do that.
They have one cold plunge.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, I have never felt better than when I went and sat in this ice cold water for like 5 minutes and then got out.
Really?
It was weird.
Interesting. What is it? Because it like relaxes the muscles, or like?
I don't know. Well, no, like if anything, my muscles kind of tensed up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But then I don't know. It's some science thing. I remember I was like seeing a therapist a couple years ago, and he was just like giving me random tips to like feel better throughout the day.
An ice
And
plunge was one of them.
well, one of his tips was like when you're taking a shower in the morning, before you get out, just like throw it to cold water for 15, 30 seconds and just sit under the
Interesting.
cold water. And I did that, and then I shut it off, and I felt a little more awake. I felt like fresher, I get like fresh. I
Yeah,
was breathing
yeah.
fresher air. I don't know how it works,
Interesting.
but yeah, I would go into this cold plunge, and then I'd go back into the hot like spring because they're right next to each other.
Sure.
And I left that day feeling just incredible.
It sounds like it would feel incredible.
Yeah.
I got it though. I did think of this. We should probably call this episode Hot Tubs, Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz and
something else we're going to talk about. I don't know.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Ooh, we can talk about that.
But yeah, Paul, Virtual Survivor Paul has apparently has discovered the miracle of like ice baths as well. And when we were,
it's like an athlete thing, like athletes do it a lot. He's an athlete, right? Yeah.
Loose definition, but yeah,
he's physical. Like he works out.
Works out a lot. Yeah. He wanted to like dig a hole on campus. Like started asking like people who worked on campus who oversaw the grounds if he could like dig a hole and fill it with water in the wintertime. And I was just like, who's gonna say yes to that? He's like, it's my tubby. Hey, my ice tubby. And I was like, okay.
That's funny. No, I mean, I've never done like an ice plunge or like I know like every year in the winter they do here at like Michigan, like the polar bear plunge where they run into the lake when it's freezing. I've never done anything like that. I've done the ice bucket challenge.
Wow.
I did that.
Think of all those people you saved.
I know, right? It was crazy. We actually did it for work.
I did it on the beach.
I did it outside of Marcus Saukville Cinema. Rest in peace.
Huh.
I was thinking about buying that building.
Oh?
It's for sale.
Okay.
12 screens. I don't know if I can do it, though. Can I run my own movie theater, Dick? Sure. Is this how I get you to Wisconsin? You and me start our own movie theater?
Doesn't sound like the best investment in this current iteration of movies and whatnot.
What are you talking about? Did you see the Minecraft movie?
Yeah, I heard it did well, which would make me not want to own a theater, quite frankly.
Accountant 2 did pretty good. Revenge of the Sith.
I do think we might be about to see like an upturn, which, yeah, Revenge of the Sith, congratulations, a 20-year-old movie did better than all the fucking new movies that are out right now. But anyway.
Thunderbolts is getting really positive buzz. I would assume we'll talk about it on the next episode.
Oh, by the people they paid to review it? That's crazy that it would get positive buzz.
Well, not only them, but they don't pay them to see it.
Are you sure?
Not all the critics get paid by the studio to go see.
Did you see the early screenings for Snow White? Those things?
Yeah, the ones that like weren't all good. What are you talking about? It has like a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, now it's out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Only the critics that see it before it comes out is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm talking about critics as a whole, and there are critics. There have been public early screenings of the movie already, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And there are more than just like the influencers and stuff that have seen it. Including
I mean, what critics say don't mean much to me because I think they're...
That's fair. I can't say who and how I know on camera because I can get in trouble. But someone I know that I trust that is not a critic has seen the movie and they liked it a lot. And they said that it is like big return to form. So I take his opinion
too late
to heart. I know it is for you. I'm just saying that like I'm excited for the movie now. Like I was always looking forward to it, but now I'm very much looking forward to it.
I forget. I was trying to figure out how to tie it back to hot tubs and stuff because somehow we always veer off and start talking about movies.
Yeah, we did. Well, yeah. It's like our thing.
Yeah, hot tubs. Probably won't buy one unless like Anna wants one once we get like a house.
Yeah.
I probably don't need one.
My parents have had one. They just sold it because they just moved. They used it so they bought that in probably May of 2023. So 2 years ago. And my dad was saying that in the entire time they had it, they probably used it 10 to 15 times. And if I were to drop that amount of money on something like a hot tub, I would be wanting to be using it like 2 or 3 times a week, like especially in the summer. Like, so I don't know if it was just like the ease of access for them or like.
I know my mom had a lot of back issues growing up, so I think it helped her, like the jets and stuff. But
Sure.
But I don't know that it gets used very often anymore.
You a fan of the Jets?
Like the football team?
Yeah.
or the Sharks?